Hey, beautiful souls. Happy New Year and welcome to your January monthly reading. And in this reading, we're going to be including the 1-1 portal, which I'm going to be calling the Magician's Gateway, because number 1 is the number of the Major Arcana Magician card. And then in addition to looking at how that's going to impact your January, we're going to ask one thing that Spirit wants you to know about 2023. So we, of course, are going to have readings for each individual zodiac sign. And for the Magician's Gateway, Magician card, the Magician energy is divine masculine energy. It's movement, it's fire, it's the master manifester. So we're going to be asking what is ready to ignite on the other side of the Magician's Gateway. What is building up fire? And then 1-1, boom. What is igniting? And then, of course, like we said, and then one thing that Spirit wants you to know about 2023. It's not going to be everything, but it's one thing they want you to know starting off in January. So as I mentioned, we're going to have readings for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to start off with yours right now. All right, Taurus, this is your monthly reading, and we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list down in the description box of this video. So if any of them catch your eye and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So let's take a look here. The first two decks that we're looking at here, these actually are, what is the one thing that Spirit and Creator want you to know right now about 2023? So for Taurus, what would you like them to know? Okay, that is the one right there. And you've got enter one step forward, one step onward. Card number 12. So one step at a time. Let's see what else they bring in here for you. Says you're in a thick fog right now and you can see only a few feet ahead of you, and that's all you need. Instead of knowing each move, exactly which steps to take and in which order, realize that when you walk forward, the next step will be revealed to you. This is a journey of one step forward and one step onward. You're being asked to enter your perfect path awaiting you without reservation and without hesitation. The cosmic catalyst question for this is, what is the next step I can take right now? And then what is the next step? Beautiful. And then the cosmic checkbox, which is something you can do if it resonates for you, says, ask someone to be your accountability partner to ensure you make your next step forward without over-planning or overthinking it. So this is trusting, like surrendering the control over this coming year, allowing things to unfold. You don't have to do the huge year plan. It's step forward. What's the next thing? And then what's the next thing? What's the next thing? It builds trust in the universe, knowing everything unfolds and that you don't have to be in control of everything. When our inner child feels out of control or unsafe, it tries to control everything around it. So a big piece of this too is stepping out of fear more and more, getting grounded, which is very Taurian because you're earth energy and you can ground so well. To ground yourself and to know that you don't have to fear the future based on the past, that you can live so much more in the moment to be able to step forward. We're also going to pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle and see what else they would like you to know around this one thing for 2023, this stepping forward, trusting the step, trusting the journey, trusting the adventure. And you've got the Sacred Pool, card number 47. We'll put that here. Let's see what comes in here for this for you. It says the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. So embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? And when you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. Beautiful. And then these also have a reversed meaning, which I want to read. And it says, it can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. So take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not absence of fear. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find the wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life and take the leap of faith. Wow. So this one talks about fog and doing one step out of a time. And then this is all about you look and you reflect, and then you begin to see things clearly. So I feel like you start off this year with this fog. And as you trust and you take one step at a time, your brightness starts to shine here, which sun brightness burns away the fog and it brings in clarity for you. So I like this journey that you're going to be having, because it's the clarity. Is this going to be overwhelmingly beautiful? Now we're also going to pull from the Light Seers Tarot, Light Seeing Tarot. See what else they want to bring in here about this one thing for 2023. So what else for Taurus, please? Okay, what else? Okay. Wow, so you get 5 for this. And I do like this. I mean, we have the Tower card, which is about transformation, things being removed out of your way for you, not to you. So that victimhood it talked about, when things get removed out of our life, we have a choice to look at it as like, why is this happening to me, right? Which is what we're taught. Things that happen that don't match up to our expectations, that means we did something wrong and something's being done to us. We're being punished some way. But in reality, we see it from a clearer perspective that life unfolds for us always. And that when people step out of our lives, or we lose jobs, or whatever it may be that comes in and out of our lives, it is on purpose for a purpose. And people don't leave us. They're removed out of our life to make space for new things to come in, or cleared out of our past so we can move forward into what is really meant for us. Yep, and you have the Page of Cups. So there is new emotion coming in here, new love that is coming in here around this situation, new experiences. I love how they have the little pig with wings. Pigs are flying. Things that you didn't think could happen when you let go of control, when you try not to limit how things come in, and telling the universe how it has to be and blah, 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 it opens up and allows miracles to come in that appear like miracles because it's, we're no longer trying to live such a tight, small road. We're allowing a big girth of road to where more things can happen, more things can come in. Yeah, here's the Eight of Swords. The swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So you're doing reflection in here, obviously with the sacred pool. And so if like this is the pool and you're looking down into it, you're seeing those things that blinded you, bound you, made you feel trapped. And this is good because you're seeing those things, you're seeing clarity. Now's the time to see it as it is, and it allows you to release things. Yeah. Because you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is you really getting to the truth. What is your capital T truth? Who are you? What do you want? And this clarity comes through here, through this experience. So, as this fog comes in and it makes you focus on each step at a time, releasing control, trusting the universe, this reflection really comes in and shows you who you really are, what you want to do, where you want to go. The 5 is a number of change. And so it is going to change things for you this year because as the clarity comes in, you're like, wait a minute, I didn't want to be headed this direction. That's not what I really want. I want to go this direction. So you make a course correction this year. Yeah. And with the 8, another 8 here, progress and movement forward. The 8 of Pentacles is about you doing the work, doing the reflection, you taking the steps, not being stagnant, not sitting still, not being resistant, but taking each step. And as you go, you are, the 8 of Pentacles is like an apprentice who's been working under a master, right? And they've been doing it for so long, fine-tuning everything, learning the skill. This is you now being ready to move into the master place. You're moving up in the world, whether it's relationship or job or education or body or finances or movement in your physical world. There is a movement because of this. So this change that's coming in here is very evident. So I like this. So that's the one thing they want you to know right now about 2023 is that any fog you're feeling now, trust it. Just take a step at a time until things clear up, and then you'll start to be able to see things further and further and further, and you'll see changes that will happen and changes that you are willing to make. Now, the next 2 decks here are going to be about the 1-1 portal, which I'm calling the Magician's Gateway. And this is going to be what Spirit wants you to know, what's going to ignite on the other side of the gateway when you step through it. So as you go into 2023, what is igniting because of this portal? All right, this is the one here. And you've got Refreshing Oasis. Card number 18. And it says, nurture yourself and gather your strength. And let's see what comes in with this one for you as well. So this card coming into your reading suggests that you take a time to rest, relax, and look after yourself. It is during moments of refreshment and peace that you can re-energize at a cellular level. So how can you best nurture yourself? Do you need a long soak in a scented bath, a massage, a walk in restorative nature, or a good holiday? What food and liquid does your body need? How can you bring yourself into equilibrium? An oasis is a safe refuge from the outside world. It is a space in which to contemplate and reassess your life and to rest and gather strength for the next part of your trip. So your guidance now is to take yourself into your inner cave of calm and tranquility. Go here and sit by the sacred pool, right? So whether you allocate an hour or a week to looking after yourself, spend some time fulfilling your physical and emotional needs. Your unicorn is recommending that you decide what is right for you and act on that decision. Treat yourself to something that's good for you or fills you with joy. This card heralds downtime for you. So switch your mind off in the silence. Then harness the resources you have to help you on your way. Many beings, spiritual or physical, have brought you to this point, and it is important to thank them and remember that new guides may step forward to assist you on the next leg of your journey. I like it. So to say, this is how you can refresh yourself, close your eyes, and find yourself in a lush oasis. Be aware of the trees, the green grass, and the pools of water. Your unicorn pours soothing, healing, refreshing energy over you. Take as long as you need to rest deeply. Consider how you can best nurture yourself. When you open your eyes, schedule time for yourself. And the affirmation for this card is, I nurture and refresh myself. I like it. Even talks about a pool, visualizing a pool there. Then we're also going to pull here from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And we're going to see what else they want you to know about this. What's igniting here with this refreshing oasis? Taking this downtime. What else ignites as you step through this portal? So what else for Taurus, please? Okay, I suppose that's your card. Card number 42, Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. I like that. Card number 42 reminds me of there's a rune called Ice, which is about doing, it's kind of like when we have our downtime, it's repairing nets. When we're not doing the fishing, we're repairing nets, we're preparing for the next excursion. Says this is preparations come to fruition, a surprise, a result beyond expectations. I like it. So the netcaster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time that you cast your net lest they swim away. So again, kind of taking action is in this throughout this reading. Everything that you long for is within reach, but it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you've forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to rewards beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you have been planning for so long, right? Step forward. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is, of course, it's you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? You will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The netcaster can also arrive to bring you not so good news, to tell you that you've been snared in someone's trap and must wriggle free. Right now it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it's suffocating you before realizing that you must escape and run for your life. It's still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all the conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. Right now you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are more challenging. So, kind of some different sides of the coin there for you. But I do the main energy, regardless of whichever it is, if you're feeling restricted and trapped and you're, all of this talked about waiting and then also taking action too. So it's getting into quietness, but taking steps forward, but making sure you're taking time to get that clarity as well. And we'll pull a few more Light Seers Tarot here to get some more clarity around what is igniting here. And let's take a look. What else for Taurus here? Okay, do want that one and these three. Okay. So we'll start off with this one. And we have the Queen of Cups. Here she goes into the pool. Queen rolls over water. She's actually been sitting in water in this card. But all the queens are also given water. So she's double water, diving deep into the emotions, diving deep into the emotional pool. She's able to really get into the subconscious and the unconscious, and what are those feelings that are so deep that have not been expressed, that were suppressed and pushed down. So all this water, even the fog in the air is moisture in the air. It's all this emotion that's surrounding you right now is for you to really look at and understand. Take a step by step. Reflect on what emotions you're feeling and what is going on here, because they do offer you the Ace of Cups, which is the chalice, the Holy Grail. It's full of the unconditional love from the higher realms, and then you get to fill up with that and overflow with it instead of giving away your energy to everyone else first, and if there's anything left over, it's for you, and then you're exhausted, you're bitter, you're resentful because you feel like everyone's stealing the life force from you, but you realize that you're the one that's giving it away. You're the one that can plug up all those, holes, those pipelines that you're giving away all your energy. You allow to give to yourself first, fill up, and then everyone else gets the overflow, which is so much more delicious. Those bitter, sour waters you give when you feel like you're self-sacrificing yourself to anyone gets replaced with this beautiful, sweet manna of heaven that fills up this. It's like nectar, and it overflows, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I'll take a drop of that over a bucket of that any day, of the old sour bitter waters. So there is this beautiful awareness coming in here around your emotions. Yeah, and you have the Four of Pentacles. So you do have this stability of your outside world and your worth coming into play here. You're realizing that when you were defining yourself by relationships and situations and things, that you did feel unstable because people change or pass away, so relationships feel unstable. Situations like jobs and education never stay the same, and then things like our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions, whatever, they deteriorate, they blow up, they burn down, they're stolen, they break. So we realize all the instability of the outside world eventually turns us inward and upward to this love, and that eternal, never-ending, unconditional, not one condition, love is very stable, and it brings in a stability into our world. Yep, and here's the Hermit card. We kind of knew that was going to show up here, right, with all of this pausing, turning inward, reflecting. That's what this is. Trusting that we can turn to our higher self. We can turn to the spiritual realm as we reflect inward to help guide us on our path and show us the way. So definitely building that. Yep, and here's the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords just say, with the decisions that you have to make as you're going forward, close your eyes and open your heart. You can't see very far anyway in this fog in the beginning. But as you do open your heart, and as you make decisions, don't make it strictly by these old thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. We open our heart to our higher heart, allowing it to guide us on our path. So when decisions need to be made, don't rush into them. Pause. I love the stairs here too. Connect to your real truth, your inner truth, and let that be the guide. When you're in fog, if you have a compass, the true north, if you follow your compass, then you won't get lost even within the fog. And spirit is, of course, our true north, that which will allow us to go in a direction and not get lost. So I love this for you. And it doesn't stop here. This is the beginning of 2023. This is showing you what they want you to know about 2023. But we will have continually, monthly, give updates for each individual zodiac sign. I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and some pick a cards and other videos. So if you don't want to miss out on the updates and the guidance and be notified immediately when it becomes available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, immediate notification when I post new videos. And 2, you'll also be notified when I go live to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, it also helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited. It wants to automatically share the videos of the channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings right now, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, Taurus, as you go through and step through this portal, this magician's gateway into 2023, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.